Alright, so real quick, this is a quick fix for anyone that's dealing with problems with these Pro Mags that fit the Glock 43X and the Glock 48 and also the PSA Dagger. I have the PSA Dagger, uh, so I bought these Pro Mags, I bought two of them from Mag Warehouse at a pretty reasonable deal. But pretty much the problem that I was running into with these magazines were that they were getting stuck inside the frame of my micro dagger. So my PSA micro dagger takes these magazines, and these magazines come with this kind of weird mag sleeve right here. Pretty much they don't come like this. I'm gonna get to that in a second. But basically, the magazines were getting stuck inside the frame of the gun. It took me close to about 15, maybe even 20 minutes to get the magazine out of the gun without damaging the frame of my weapon and the magazines. But as you can see, this is my first one. This is my second one. Through trial and error, I figured out what the problem was. And the problem with the magazines were that these corners on this sleeve were making the magazine stuck in the frame of the PSA dagger. Basically, I took just a basic knife. I shaved down the corners. Not very good, but I mean, if you had a sander, you could probably get them even more crispier. But basically, I just took a knife, cut down on the corners, and the magazines go in the gun perfectly fine, and they come out of the gun fine with not having to change my mag release. Here's the first one. This first one, yeah, got a little boo boo on it. Pretty much, I thought I was gonna cut the sleeve off of this one and was like, I'm gonna use this metal mag without this plastic covering. Come to find out, you do need this plastic covering on the magazine for it to fit in your weapon. So basically, I cut it. When I cut it off, it wasn't fitting. So I took some regular duct tape and melted off the adhesive that's on the duct tape and kind of got my sleeve to bond back together and stick. Pretty much did the same thing to the corners on this magazine, and it works completely fine. It runs well. Um, well, I'm not gonna say run. I haven't shot any rounds to it yet, but yeah, it comes in and out of the weapon perfectly fine. So if you're having any problems with your Pro Mags for the Glock 43 and 43X, try shaving the corners down or getting some sandpaper or a dermal and just cutting down those corners. Let me know how it works.